Hi, everyone. Welcome to my discussion today on communication. What does it mean to be a good communicator is the question. Communicating better is one of the most requested topics for couples when they come to me for help. It ranks higher than even mistrust, although both of them are requested all the time. To begin with the communication level, it first depends on what kind of relationship presently exists, how each person views their topic of conversation, including the importance of it. All of this is attributed to their personalities. Most of the time, you have two different people coming from two different backgrounds. Cultures sometimes are different, and upbringing influences that dictate a person's view of the world, society, and the people in their lives. A lot of times, opposites attract, and for me, that keeps things interesting, but also can become volatile sometimes, depending on the personalities involved. I'm sure you've heard the expression one time or another, "You bring out the worst in me." And sometimes that's true, and it does happen. Pressing the buttons and igniting the triggers that each individual has can and will ignite in a situation. However, skills and tools can be used to curb these episodes and even prevent them from occurring over time. Sometimes it takes a couple a while before they can master the art of communication with each other. Others master it more quickly. It just depends on the individuals involved and many aspects of their perception and how they can modify, interpret, and apply a skill to a specific situation that arises. This is what I tell my couples in sessions. First, I tell them to set a time aside for discussions. That means a day or an evening at a certain hour, a specific hour, when they are not distracted by their children, phones, computers, or TVs. That's the only way to be completely heard and to listen to the other person. Then I tell them, listening to the other person and everything they are saying without interrupting them. You will have your chance to speak. Third, I tell them to show compassion and empathy for their spouse, their partner, or whoever they're talking to is essential, and being grateful for them in whatever they are trying to communicate to you. Do not laugh at them. Do not throw a smirk or a dig towards them because they're bringing up a certain specific topic to discuss with you. Just appreciate the trouble that they've gone through and the fact that they want to make it better between the two of you. And then lastly, I tell them to try to modify or correct the behavior to suit, please, or accommodate the other is a noble and loving gesture, but it should not be offered unless it is truly and sincerely given with ease and good intentions for the better of both of the people involved. Modifying your character traits and patterns of behavior for the better is never an easy task, but it can be done with consistency, focus, and awareness of the problems. Patterns of behavior can be changed by certain therapy practices or through one's own persistence with practice over time. I'd like to invite you to offer your own method or basic way of getting your point or message across to your spouse or partner or to anyone you wish to communicate a specific point to. If you could share it with us, it may help someone who is having difficulty communicating. And certainly I learn more and more by each of you. And for further insight to skills and tools of communicating better, give me a call or a text at 213-300-0183 and ask me a question, and I'll be happy to get back to you ASAP with an answer. Thank you so much and have a beautiful evening.